Hey, everybody. It's Teatalk with your girl.
Hello,
And
hello, hello.
Hello,
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 everybody.
hello,
how
everyone.
y'all doing this evening? I hope everybody is well. We are here with a little bit of commentary or reaction to the Roa episode tonight. Okay.
Yes,
What an episode. The
it
ending.
was
How
the
about that?
ending.
Yes, the
Oh my
It
ending.
was
God.
good.
If I don't want to talk about nothing else, I just want to talk about the ending.
Yes,
That
That's
ending was
crazy.
yes. But
Now,
y'all see how Kenya ran up out of there too, did
Kenya got that. Kenya got that damn car, and Kenya ain't say
Kenya
shit.
got
Till
the
she
hell up out of there.
got around that corner. She said, "Did you say she had a pow pow?" I said, I said,
She did see that's Kenya lying because Kenya said, uh, she threatened her with a papa. She said, no, I got a papa and a whip or something like that. She didn't threaten her.
nah. That girl did say I let her see my pistol. So you letting somebody see your pistol? That is a threat. That's
Who
a threat.
let her see a pistol?
That's what Brittany said.
I
Oh, did
thought she
she?
said I got a whip and a
Mm-mm.
and a
No,
papa.
her and Kelly wasn't it Kelly who she was walking with, and they were
Yeah.
looking up. She
She said
said
I carry a whip and a pow.
that was after the fact. That was
Oh,
after she said that. When they was coming up, I heard that girl say, I showed her my thing. Like she showed that thing to Kenya. Hey, guess what?
no.
Shout out to the mods of all these great channels. Shout out to the mods of all these great channels. Thank y'all for being here tonight. For
Hello,
those
hello.
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 Mods. Hey, my mods. Linda Gamble, of course, she's mod for all of us. And, I have Erica and Mel C and Greta Lee. Um, who else? Paulette. Braylon used to be, but I hadn't seen Braylon. So shout out to everyone.
mm-hmm.
I have Capricorn Flower. I have Baby Girl 1981, Mary Willis. Also, I have Linda Gamble. Everybody has Linda, the hardest working mom
Mhm.
on these YouTube streets.
Yes.
I also have, who else do I have? Proud Mimi. Who else do I have? I don't want to miss nobody. Uh,
Lady Pooh.
I think I said Lady Pooh. Lady Pooh.
Okay.
I think you
Well,
got everybody. You said
okay.
Capricorn Show, right? Yeah.
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 Hmm.
You got everybody.
I want to thank Mahogany Meeks for being a mod, Linda Gamble, Capricorn Flower, Mama Bees, Mama Works 59, and Angela A. I appreciate all of you. And I love when you stop by everybody's chat and then you like all the videos. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Rush 612 still.
Oh, yes, Church 612. I'm sorry. I forgot.
And so
Thank
should I
you.
be adding Angela A to your mods?
Yes, she's a new mod.
Okay,
But
Angela.
Angela A, yes, our friend Angela A is a mod now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, how y'all rate this
Miss KT,
episode?
Taisha, J, G, Tina, Creole Girl, that Miss Ross, Mahogany Meeks, Dominique, Honeybee, Linda Gamble, Regina Phillips, Sheila Joe, and Peaches and Cream. And thank y'all for holding me down on both channels this last week and a half. We did it. We did it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Sassy, what was you saying about the show?
I said, what y'all rate it?
Um, I saw a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that Porsha was acting very jealous,
Oh,
wishing
yeah.
away your song. I saw that Drew did exactly what Porsha didn't want her to do, which was be on camera with her baby daddy talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she was trying to say. I shouldn't be your storyline. You shouldn't be sitting around with him talking about me. Uh,
Yeah.
and then with Kenya, I mean, I heard Britt say to that girl, like, I showed her exactly. She should have been fired. she should have been fired. She said to that girl, I showed her. That's a threat. If you show me, that's why Kenya shut the fuck. When do y'all know Kenya to shut up?
Yeah, that's true.
That
Yeah,
lady ain't say shit back. She was
you
sitting there
did.
thinking to herself, I'm gonna live to see another day.
But
Because
you
when
know
you
what?
come out and you gonna show me you got something like that, you let me know you got it and we'll use it.
And then to go and still do that at her grand opening, that was still crazy. Because
Mm-hmm.
somebody, if they showed that to me, I damn sure wouldn't want to go and do something like that. And she's
But
gonna be there.
that
Right.
part too, right?
Yeah,
You
that's
aggravating
crazy.
somebody that you know got something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to be crazy. Cause
but I
then
feel like there's something we missing because it escalated. I just feel like production moved something or didn't show something.
it happened so fast, right? The escalation.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it did
happened so
happen.
fast because it's almost like she kept getting agitated, and somebody kept saying, "Can you go on, go on?" But then it just went left real fast.
I wonder
So
if
I
it's
feel like
online.
production didn't show everything. So I don't know.
I wonder if it's online yet.
I give it an 8. I like the way they built up the scenes. I like when they had Angela meet with Britt, and
Yeah.
then yeah, I like how they introducing all the ladies to each other, let
Mm-hmm.
them have their little moments with each other, and then save the explosive scene for the end to keep
Yes,
us coming
Lord.
back for next week. Yeah,
Whew. I did like Kelly and Kenya talking. I did.
yeah,
Kelly gave her some really great advice this time, and I like the business side of Kelly.
me
Okay,
too.
but then she goes and do stupid stuff. I don't know. I'm still the it's still out on her.
Kelly messy, but she growing on me week by week. Mini me has dropped the T caller. Mini me, she growing on me, but she revert to that messy side.
Yes, she will in a minute.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I gave it a 8,
yeah, I gave it an 8 too.
especially the
Ooh,
ending was really, 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 really smoking. I don't know. They just so after they got after Shamia and Angela did that little peace thing. Then I thought everything was gonna be calm. Then I'm trying to figure out why they had all the questions for Kenya. What was that about? Every
'cause
question was
Kenya had the most to say. She had the most questions. She wanted to know is Britt married? I thought she was married. Kenya been throwing a little shade here and there, so I guess they want to know why you asked.
Yeah, Kenya thought she could do that because they were new.
Uh
Yeah,
huh. These are different
She
type of breed,
always,
honey. They don't care. They would come for you.
she
They don't
always
come for
hates.
you
Uh-huh.
like Kenya come for you. They come for you street wise.
Yeah, Kenya and them always hates people. They always have.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, everybody got the questions. It's like, I thought it would be like an even amount of questions going around, but everybody had a question for Kenya. So I thought that was a little odd. But like I said, I give it an 8.
Yeah, I did not like how Porsha did Shamia about that song. Is that drill?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't.
that was kind of shady. That was.
yeah.
No, that
I
was
like
Uh,
not.
Shamia song.
That ain't no kind. That was
What would
shady.
you like to play next?
That was shady as fuck.
yeah, that was shady. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't sound nothing like no Drew.
Yeah, no.
They
And
do
Drew
kind
can
of
sing.
sound alike. They do kind of sound alike. But Portia knew that Shamir just said, I want to play my song for you.
Song. Mm-hmm.
She knew whose song it was because the young lady said, I'm going to play my song Never Had for y'all. So
Yeah.
Portia knew who that was. And Portia was being shady as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Point blank.
Just like she was
Jealous
being shady
and
with
shady.
Angela about.
Jealous and shady.
Mm-hmm.
She was being shady to Angela, talking about she knows something about her husband.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
that was just, yeah.
Yeah, Portia doing too much now.
She said, we ain't gonna talk about that. I said, oh shit, you gonna drop some shit on that lady?
And
Blah blah.
then they talk
And then say we not gonna talk about it. No, guess the fuck we is. Yes, I would say, yes, the fuck we is.
oh, we gonna talk about
We
it.
gonna talk
You
about
open
this
your
shit
mouth.
tonight. Shit, what you mean we ain't gonna talk about it? Oh, you brought
Shit.
it up. Shit, we gonna
Girl,
talk
we've been
about
talking about it, so we left the bank.
it. You
Okay.
damn right. We wouldn't leave that vault without talking about it.
Mm-mm.
Shoot, she crazy. You think you gonna say some shit like that, then just gloss over it? Porsha
Yeah,
was
come
on
on.
tonight. Porsha said she about to get her a storyline. Shit,
Yeah.
got time and no more. Okay, well,
Yep.
fight with Shamir because one thing I know for certain and two for sure, she gonna make up with me because
There it is.
that's how reality TV supposed to work anyway. People got the
Yeah.
game twisted. They supposed to have their little drama, and
Yeah.
end of the season, they supposed to make up. And if they want to go back next season and the two of them fight again, fine. But they supposed to have a whole different reason. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to work.
It's a different fight, not the
Right.
same fight over and over
Exactly.
and over.
Exactly.
But
Uh-huh.
my thing, I did like Shamia giving the olive branch and the olive oil. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that was
Um,
cute.
My thing is, it ain't gonna last long though, because Angela Oakley, see, that's the one thing I don't like about these interviews. Because remember, she did that interview with Way Up with Angela Yee, and
mhm.
Yeah.
he asked her who is the person, whatever she was least, whatever. Did she say what was the how was the question asked? But she said it was Shamia. I know
Yeah.
she said I thought I was gonna be able to get to know Shamia, but it turned out not to be that way. So
Mm.
that olive oil must have fell out and Charles must have cooked with it because something happened. Something happened. The olive oil smell.
Yeah. Something happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
something happened.
I don't
Tamika,
know. And then, when um Kelly and Kenya was there, she's like, girl, you got to have a bodyguard. She said, you got a mark and I got a mark. And I'm
Yeah.
mhm,
I was glad Kelly said that because Kenya didn't really want to talk about her marriage, but she's
like,
bringing up, oh, do you have proof that he did this or that to you? Kelly said he did it in court. So my heart
mm-hmm.
goes out to her
I
on
couldn't
that. And then,
believe she said that to that lady though.
Oh,
yeah, that was kind of intrusive and that was too much for a
You don't
first or
have
second conversation.
you have proof. I said, oh
Yeah, the judge actually stopped him from seeing them right now. And one of them little
mm-hmm.
twins is a daddy girl because at one of Kelly's first event, she mentioned something. Here come that little girl. Did I hear
That
my
little girl heard
name?
her daddy's name,
Yeah,
child.
she heard her daddy's name, heard her name.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just crazy.
Oh, Tamika
Um,
Williams.
I
I'm trying
think
to
that's
remember
it.
that. You
I
see
think
Tamika
that's
did,
Williams comment?
Yeah, I remember that. I do.
do you remember when Melody Shari gave
An olive branch to
olive
Letitia.
bread? Yeah, 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 yeah. This is, I don't know. They get there. They are definitely getting there. Now that look, the bank. I would like to go to the bank.
I
Okay,
know me too. I
that
like
I
looked
the
love
nice.
that.
now they was talking about the bank though. You saw how them girls was talking about the
Yeah,
hood.
somebody we in
Uh,
Bankhead.
yeah, man.
Bankhead is
I
being
said,
built
oh,
up.
I
It's
don't
one
like
of the.
people like that.
That's why
Mm-mm.
I like to go eat. That's where the
Yeah,
best
Yeah, the
food
nice.
best
is.
food. What's that place called? Red Rice. Remember we went to?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That food was
And
slam.
JJ's on Chandelier, honey. That's one of the
Shit.
roughest parts.
Listen, that food was slamming when we went and got that food.
Ooh.
We had to
Child, I
stand
ate
in
that
the
food before
line.
we
Like
even got to the house, child. My fingers were greasy.
it says was like a gas station and shit. That food was good.
Yeah, had to
Good.
park near the
We
gas station. You know,
Station, we had it wrapped around the building.
had us wrapped around the building waiting for the unprofessional ass to open up.
Ew.
Food
and
was
they didn't
good.
open on time either.
Sure
No,
didn't.
They opened when
But
they
it
got
was
ready.
good.
but the food was good.
It was
Kelly made
worth
a
the wait.
similar comment. Kelly said something similar last week. She said, we don't do that over here at Phipps. Y'all might do that at Lennox. She got to be careful with that because she wants the Atlanta crowd on her side too. You can't talk
Yeah.
slick about certain parts of the city.
City.
Right.
Now, when it comes to Atlanta, because they take kindly to that.
Yeah.
And most of the black-owned businesses that in Bankhead now are being built up by T.I. and Tiny. I mean, they're investing a whole lot in down in the Bankhead, and I'm happy. I'm happy to see that side of town growing up. I really am. He's dumped a lot of money into that side of town.
And then also he's doing the affordable housing for
Yes, for the
that,
families,
yeah,
moms with children.
yes.
That's good.
Don't say what they want about him, but he's doing his thing. But they
Right.
gonna come out here and say some slick stuff like that. Honey, you're still black at the end of the day.
Right.
Yep.
So,
I don't know. Kenya, I mean, Kenya just acts, the girls act uppity, but she just act too uppity. And what did she order? I think somebody was I think Shamia ordered the oxtails. And she ordered something like, something uppity, like she don't eat no soul food or something.
yeah,
It was kind of like, girl, ah,
true. I'm not like Shamia. I be tearing them oxtails up.
right. I love
The people in the chat said, listen here, Shamia not lying about Lennox. They said Lennox is gone down.
Yeah, Lenny's hair
So it's
gone
young
there.
one.
So she said Shamia gonna be all right.
No, it's Kelly.
They
Kelly
said,
made
hold
the
up,
comment.
that place
Oh,
is
but that
going
was the
down
youngins
good.
over there. Okay. I don't
Yeah.
hang with a lot of youngins anyway. They
Look,
get ready to
Mimi
fight.
said the people right now. Look, Mimi
Yeah,
said
they come.
Uh-huh.
Bankhead is
Oh,
not
she
where
said
you
no.
want to be after dark.
Not after
I had to
dark.
listen to. Yeah, I listened to the Atlanta subs, and they know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not after dark, but during the day, you can go over there and get you a good old meal.
Mm-mm. She said you don't want to be over there after dark.
Mm-mm.
They said
Just
Lennox is
drive
not
through,
the
honey.
name.
No, Lennox is not the same. Lennox used to be one of those good malls you can go to. Lennox
Yeah.
is not the same anymore. When I tell you the last time I went, I was like, I cannot believe this mall went down like this. Mhm.
Mm-mm.
You would find one of the reality stars at any time walking through there. Not no more. Every now and then.
That's crazy.
It is. They need security if they're doing all that.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yep. All these little gangbangers.
Well, you know them gangbangs, they be out there, girl. East Coast,
Yeah.
West Coast, worldwide, honey, because we got them around here too.
Child, Britt Edie must have been a gangbanger where she was acting tonight.
Girl, she said she got her baby. I'm telling you, she said she showed that lady. Wait till them clips start rolling out. You gonna see it. She said, "Well, go back and watch
I
that
still
last."
say Kenya said more than what she said. It just escalated so
Baby,
fast.
baby, listen.
Kenya got her little skinny ass legs in that car.
That what the fuck Kaya said. She shut the fuck up when that
She
girl.
got
Listen, listen. Kenya
no
ain't saying
out. I'm sorry, y'all, but I ain't never seen Kenya run that
baby,
fast.
listen.
You see?
Kenya ain't sassy. Listen, hey Sandra, did you hear Kenya say anything? Drop the T. Did you hear anything? Did y'all
No,
hear?
she go back and
Nope.
forth.
She
Yeah,
got
Huh?
she
in that
usually go
car.
back and forth. Yeah, Kenya get
No.
with you.
I ain't
Right.
hear nothing.
Kenya gonna get with you, right, Sandra? See, she got
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
she would.
Kenya gonna snap on that ass. I'm telling y'all what happened. Brittany showed her. Brittany showed her Smith and Wesson up in that purse, and that mug, that mug was flat. She was over there for. She was up on Porsha car. Porsha said,
She
"Well,
said,
that's
I
what
get
you
in the
want
back
to
seat.
get." Kenya was like,
She said, you can drive Miss Daisy today, because Kenya don't like to sit in nobody back seat, child.
"Wait a minute."
Kenya got her little natty ass in that back seat.
Kenya ain't say shit that Porsche got around that.
She whipped that damn car out so fast.
Baby, I'm telling you right now, Kenya
I
was.
hollered. I I holler. You hear me? When I
Kenya
tell you I holler.
was
Then my daughter would laugh at, but she would laugh. She said, I ain't never seen Kenya run that damn fast.
Me either.
Hey, look, she was up on that Rolls Royce real tight. She was
Sure was, child. She said, can you take me
like,
to my car?
she was like, Porsha, can I get in?
I don't care if it's the front or the back. I ride the hood, child. Just get me out of here.
She ain't
Honey,
give a
Kenya
damn
wasn't even
where
wait
she
for them to
was
bring her car.
at.
She was getting in that car with Porsche. Them. She wasn't waiting for them to bring her to her car.
She said,
That's
just
her
take me to
Mm-mm.
the car. Baby,
But
I
she
ain't
said,
never.
get me to my car. This is
right.
not, she said, get me where it's safe.
Yeah.
Kenya was
Sonya
not
said she
for
wanted
play.
escort.
Huh?
Yeah.
Sonya said she wanted Kent, Portia, and Drew to work with her. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Child. Kelly was trying to calm her down. She said, that B don't know who I am. Kenya got that little natty dress. And why Kenya always got to be the one that go against the grain? It was a black girl event. She come in with a green damn dress.
Why she had that motherfucking green dress on?
And
That
it
made
wasn't
me
even
so
cute.
mad. That's so disrespectful.
I cannot
And
stand when people do that.
Me either.
Everybody looks so beautiful in their black, and here she come with her. Let me shut up. Y'all know I ain't no Kenya fan, so
I know. Yeah, you should
That's
stick
not
to the
right
color
there.
theme. Unless your
yeah.
luggage didn't get there or something, that's different. But just
Right,
to
but
willfully
right.
go against,
She
that's
did that
wrong.
on purpose.
Now but
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do that. When somebody got a
No. Trying
thing
to
going
stand
on
out.
and they ask you to that's what she was trying to do, Sassy. You trying
Mm-hmm.
to stand out at that lady's event. You don't supposed to do no stuff like that.
No.
Mm-mm.
And then Kelly said, I don't see what Brittany see. And Kenya, you saw it tonight. At that
Mhm.
dinner, you saw it because Kenya something else. And Kenya throw it and try to throw down with you.
Yeah, she will. But she
Britt
ain't say
started
nothing
out
else.
trying to be friends though. When she mentioned, I think it was last week, she said, well, you didn't give me a hug because she gave Cynthia a hug. Maybe it was the first episode. So Britt
Mm-hmm.
started out trying to be friendly, and Kenya's
She
more
did.
standoffish at first. So I don't know what happened between them.
I
We'll
don't
learn
know
more, I
if
guess.
Kenya, somebody gave her the 411 early on Brit,
Mm-hmm.
and she just automatically thought, I'm not gonna like her because Brit Edie is known for dating all kind of different men, and it was
Yeah.
said that she dated Mark. That's why she was bad.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
She did
they
they
said she dated Mark back in the day.
uh-huh, she
That's
did.
why she got mad. She was standoffish towards Kenya. I mean, Kenya standoffish toward Brit.
Yep, she sure did.
Mm-hmm.
She dated him back in the day.
I wonder
Well,
if
I
Kenya
hope
gonna
that
give
Britt
him some money to come back home since you don't
Get
got
who?
evicted.
gonna have to. If he's broke, isn't he going through bankruptcy or something? Isn't
Yeah, he
yeah.
got evicted out of his apartment.
Dee said
Mm-hmm.
in her opinion it was Kenya that was not being friendly.
Yeah,
I
Kenya
mean, when
wasn't being
they
true.
no, when they first met, Britt asked Kenya to give her a hug because Kenya had hugged Cynthia, but Kenya and Cynthia have known each other for years.
Right.
Right. And she said that Kenya just tapped her like a little
Yeah,
baby.
like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She wanted more than that. You can't tell people how to meet
Yeah.
you.
No,
yeah,
you
that's
can't.
true.
Right.
You can't do that. You can't tell other
And
people.
I
You
find it
should.
funny because Britt said, I don't know why she acts that way. Well, you dated her ex-husband, but that's way before Kenya. So, I mean, why would Kenya even care? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Way
Mhm.
before you, years before you. You didn't even know Mark then. So what is the problem?
Well, she
What
just
is the problem?
Mm.
See what I'm saying? What is the problem?
Yeah. So what is it really? That's what I really, really want to know. Cause
and I'm
Kenya, she used to look down on Porsha all the time like that too. Kenya thinks she's better than all the girls.
oh
Okay.
yeah. I noticed that yes, she does.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the little slick comment Bree what's her name? Bree that Brent made? She said, let me call my husband who loved me. I
Yeah.
That was that Kenya.
That was toward Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was
Kenya
for
didn't
Kenya.
like that boy. Let me get out of here. Yeah, you better get out of here.
And Kenya ain't say shit back because guess what?
Not one word.
Kenya seen that goddamn Smith and Weston, and she said, "Let me keep my mouth shut the fuck up." Okay, that what happened to her. She said, "No, no, no, not today. I'm not."
Child,
Mm-hmm.
the child. I still say, I just got a feeling it was more to it because it was just quick, quick, quick. The editing, they're really good with their editing. They ain't like the others.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of blended quick, but I know there's something because it went from A to Z real quick. And we didn't get the middle. But I guarantee you they're gonna show what really went down. Cause
Yeah,
it
because something else happened.
yeah.
It was too
Yeah.
fired up.
I mean that girl got fired up quick. I don't
Yeah.
know if
I mean,
she had
real
said something back and
that shit happened so fast. I felt like I blinked, and then I was like, "Wait, what
yeah.
the hell?
I said, what?
How did we get here?"
Because she was saying okay, so Britt started out inside the restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and they was telling her to, she said, that heifer got me effed up. So Kenya had to say something else. You know what I'm saying? Then you see Kenya running out and Britt calling her husband. I don't know. Hold on, you guys. My husband, and I'll be right back.
So Cool Cat says Britt was out of line and over the top. Kenya responded to the question and she wanted to argue. Everyone was looking crazy. What y'all ladies think about that?
I agree with Cool Cat. It's like the ladies, they coming in, the newer ones coming in so hot. They're not giving the season a chance to build, so it's everything's jumping off so quickly. But they could have let it simmer a little bit.
Quickly.
So
I
yeah, I
think,
agree.
I think, and I think it's production because they wanted to be fiery, but they can let us see. They can make it longer. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to do it so quickly. Cause I didn't expect this to come around that
No.
fast, but it's here.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought
dang,
it was near the finale or something. I'm patient. I like watching when they
yeah,
have their little events and stuff like that. It don't have to be 3 or 4 episodes in. Now you done jumped off with the whole season.
Yeah, they going.
yeah. They need to carry that scene out a little bit more for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
they
that thing, it was good though. It was. I ain't
Well,
gonna lie. I enjoyed Kenya running. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah, you done met your match.
hey, she was quiet as a mouse.
A church mouse. Couldn't hear nothing from.
Baby, when Porsha asked her, "Did she want to ride?" That gal was so happy.
I said, yeah,
She was
I
like,
get
"Oh
in the
yes,
back.
I'll get
I'll be
right
driving
in
Miss Daisy. Drive me to my car.
She got herself in that back seat.
there."
Honey.
And she
Boy,
didn't
she
make
got
no
in there.
noise until Porsha started turning that bend. That's the part.
Uh-huh. Baby. I was like,
She got in that thing, and she didn't want that damn girl to hear her. She got there
uh-uh.
quiet.
Like,
She
shut
started
the door.
turning that bend. She's like, "Oh my god!"
What is wrong with her?
I said, "Oh my god!" That shit had me cracking up.
Boy, that king is something else.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed that. I did.
Cool Cat said, "I know I'm late, but Portia intentionally dishing Shamia's song took
Yeah.
took Shamia for a loop. Her face told everything. Yep.
It did. It took her. Shamia
Mhm.
was like, what? Where'd that come from? And the
Mhm.
look Portia gave her. Well, I'm just saying. I'm like, no,
Now,
you
Phaedra,
didn't.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I,
Sonya
I
Phaedra
think
not coming in until uh I think Phaedra's got like 4 episodes or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Last
oh.
4 episodes. That's it. She'll be back next season. But
Yeah, she gonna come in towards the end, like the last four or something like that.
unless they edit some stuff and get some more footage of her and Portia, because I did see her and Portia hanging out a lot. But they would have
Yeah.
had to get something really good for Bravo to do that.
Now, what was up with Dennis and Porsha in the studio when she was trying to tell him to bridge the gap, and he was telling
Drew.
her
You
to talk
mean
to Drew.
Dennis and Drew?
Yes, and he was trying to tell him to bridge the gap, but she had have nothing to do with it. And instead of him saying, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to Porsha,"
What?
telling
Did clear this up though? He said he been doing this while she was running in Nigeria.
but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
He
but
said I've been doing this, but she never knew because she was over there in Nigeria running and getting married, and after Simon and all that, she didn't know what I have going on. So he kind of cleared that up. Portia.
Mm-hmm. He
I
did.
believe Dennis.
He
Yeah, I
did.
believe him.
He did clear up the music part, and I
Yeah,
agree. The part that Portia said was, I don't know if people overlooked this part, but she says that what she did not want was for Drew and Dennis to come on her platform
and
and
film
film
together.
and talk about her.
Her.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what they're doing. And
Mm-hmm.
what she did not want them to do. And I get
Yeah.
exactly what she's saying. Drew
That's
should
I
fair.
have,
understand that. I understand if
Yeah.
they came on and talked strictly business,
right,
that'd be different.
right. But they're not
But
doing it.
then you got to look at Portia. Portia came and she was like, she act like she's not bothered about them working together about the music. But I think she is bothered by them working together about the music. Just like she was bothered about Shamia's song. It's more than what Portia is saying, in my opinion. I feel like Portia is, and then Drew, she did a lot of whack stuff by, I think Portia is more mad about her contract with Go Naked and filming with Dennis
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because she wants to be the only one to film with Dennis. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. She does.
I
Yeah.
think she was even mad when Dennis' mama used to film with him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. But she can't control all that.
Mm-mm.
She just can't.
Clearly she
Dennis,
can.
Dennis is his own man. I mean, if his mom want to film, that's Dennis's mom. I mean, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She should
I
go
think
on
she
Ralph's
just feel like it's
podcast.
her platform and she brought him here. So
Yeah,
I think
she
she
right
wants
about
to
Yeah.
have
that.
more control over it.
Go to
But you
Ralph's
know
basement
what? As
podcast.
well, people also like Dennis too, because Dennis funny.
I like
You know,
Dennis.
yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Funny as all get out.
But I think he want to be back with Porsha. That's my opinion. I think he want Porsha back.
No,
Oh
that was
yeah.
Portia that wants to be with him.
Yeah, because I
That's
think he
what
could
the
have her
people
back.
say.
Oh yeah.
So you
They say
think?
he got the meats, honey. He got the meat. So I don't know. That's what they say. Dennis got the meats.
Ooh,
I know one thing. That's what they say now.
He said he loved her, and he said that it hurt him to watch her get married all them times. So
Yeah.
maybe he do still got some kind of candle burning for her. I don't know.
He do. I think they move so fast, um, in the beginning. But she knew who she was gonna get her baby daddy by, honey.
Yeah. He probably
She
don't
knew.
trust her because Simon was a bad look. That whole thing, even though they're trying to recreate the story like it was some big love story, Miss Diane,
Yeah.
he's always been your protector and all this. I never liked Simon.
Mm-mm. I ain't never know what he was talking about.
Mm-mm.
I ain't never liked Simon, but I mean, Dennis don't got too much to be upset about. He was out here
Mm,
cheating while the girl was pregnant and doing all
yep.
kinds of stuff. So she don't owe him shit.
right.
Mm-mm.
But Simon, he looked like Yoda. I swear he
He
did.
sure do.
He's unattractive. He's too much older. He's a scammer.
Yeah.
I don't care for Simon.
Me either.
Mm-mm.
And he do look
Mm-mm.
like Yoda. He really do.
He really
Hmm.
do.
Yeah.
A
Hmm.
bump the face,
He can
yo.
play Yoda better than Yoda could.
So do.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I
Dennis
think
needs
so.
to check his mom and keep Peter. I didn't think Dennis
I'm sorry.
is
Dennis said to check
Peter in the household.
the house.
I agree with
Right.
D.
He
Yeah.
sure was passing that thing around, wasn't he, D?
Yeah, he was. He was slinging that thing. The beef.
Slinging that hot dog. He said, "You
Yeah, they ain't
got
no hot dog, honey. That's a two. That's a three ring sausage.
He said, I got the hot dog if you got the bun. Ooh.
But I've never heard of Dennis dating anybody else besides Porsha, though.
Cool Cat said his ex name is Pilar. Why did I think that baby's name was Porsha Jr.? She does call her Pilar, so that is her
Yeah,
ex.
her name is Janae.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. If that's his ex's name.
Yeah, they say he dated a girl named Pilar, and Portia liked the name, and that's what she named Pilar Janae.
Wow.
I would never.
Me either.
Mm-mm.
Never.
Yep.
And I wondered did he name PJ after his ex and didn't tell Porsha until it was too late and then she just done it.
No, she named her.
Ain't no way I would name my child after no man's ex.
Mm-hmm. Portia named Pilar.
Mm.
Yes, Pilar is his ex. She agreed to name her for him.
That's what I'm saying. I know that wasn't no Portia's idea. Porsha wanted Simon to give her the soft life. But we all should want men to give us the soft life.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you the truth.
But she got the wrong one. She got a scammer.
She
Got a
was going
scammer.
in the right direction. She just got the wrong guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all should want somebody to give us the soft life if that's the thing. We got to
Child, we get tired of being having a hard life. We want a soft life.
Yeah.
Who don't? What woman don't want a soft life?
Shit, that's what we should all be striving for.
Mm-hmm.
The soft life. Please and thank you. With some good
Everybody want to struggle all the time.
soft life with some good meat on the side. Read between the lines. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Struggle love.
Yeah.
Want that struggle love? I done did that.
Yeah. I don't like struggle
I done
love.
struggled enough, child.
I ain't got time for that shit.
I'm too old to be struggle loving. I darn if you ain't got it, you better go get it.
Right. What the what?
Mm-mm.
What the what?
That's right. Yeah, I did enjoy. I did enjoy it. I did. I thought the last part was so good. I just enjoyed Kenya running with them little skinny legs and that little short dress.
And you were shook of.
That back seat. Oh my God, that was just epic.
Then she got up there and showed her vagina. I didn't like that.
Yes. And she said, "You got a big old vagina."
What's going on here?
She said, "Your vagina gonna suck everything up."
Off the table. Here go Kenya. It's a cushion. It's cushion. It's soft. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Give me a table here.
I don't care. I love y'all, but I ain't showing y'all my poop paddle.
No.
Indeed, I don't want to see it. So don't you worry.
I don't want to see no poopies.
Don't you worry, honey.
Well, maybe she didn't have no underwear on because they was asking to see her underwear, and I guess she didn't have
No,
any.
they didn't ask to see her underwear. They asked her what color was her underwear.
She pulled up her dress, and then that big old swole coochie came out.
Oh, Lord. Said, you got a big coochie. I said, oh my God, what are y'all talking about? What kind of shit is this at the table?
Yeah, this
right. And then I thought Shamia, when they asked Shamia, how did you think your husband? And did you see what Shamia did?
Yeah, that.
I was like, whoa. Okay,
she gave that man a nice old head job and bent that ass.
And backed it up.
Threw that ass in a circle. That was she said.
Whoa, okay.
I sucked him down and threw that ass in a circle.
Yeah. I put the booty to the ground, honey.
I said, okay, Shamia. I'm like, oh. Then she started doing her tongue. I was like, hold it, okay, do all the
Dad, I got tickled when Porsha told Kenya about her coochie, that old coochie.
They're best. They came a long way.
Lord, these
Can you add her again now because she was with Britt Edie?
Yeah, that's true. She mad. She didn't like that.
She was a traitor.
She called her a traitor.
But I wonder, did she call Cynthia a traitor too? Because Cynthia was with that lady too.
Yeah. Well, it's a part on there where Cynthia did say Kenya was out of pocket about that opening.
Yeah.
I did see that when Kenya said Britt might have cussed out and stuff, but Kenya was out of pocket. That was too much. So
I want to know where she got the pictures from, though. If somebody helped her do that.
well, they said she went and started calling her team to find out stuff about Britt. This is what I heard. And then they said, you know, Britt used to have fans only, whatever that thing is.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
Only
And that's where they got some of them pictures and stuff from.
Oh, okay.
I wonder did Mike know that she had a members only.
OnlyFans.
He did, but it's been like years ago. It's before him.
Mike
So
knows she was a hoe. I mean, excuse me. Mike
well,
knows
she was the hoe of Atlanta. She done slept with everything.
yeah,
That's how she ended up with him.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly, that's what they said. Allegedly.
Well, she tried out
somebody's opinion. Not mine. I ain't never, I ain't from Atlanta, but that's what the people say down there, child.
Yeah.
They said, honey, she was a little Atlanta.
Yeah.
And she was over on that OnlyFans getting it down, honey.
Honey.
Yeah. But then they said she was doing escort too, allegedly.
Yeah, they say she was escorting.
That's what they say, child. That's what they say.
They said Rick Ross put that out now. That's why I got it. Yeah.
He gets
that's
petty
why
when
she don't like to talk about Rick Ross because of all the stuff he put out about her.
He's been known to do that. When he breaks up with somebody, he get real petty. So there's no what's true and what's not.
Yeah. But they say she was escorting back in the day now. I ain't gonna see her lie. I don't like she used to go out with high celebrities for a certain amount of money and stuff. Then she stopped doing that and got her insurance company. I guess she was getting that money and got her money and got her insurance company and got married and changed her life around. I mean, it could happen,
But that past though.
Yeah, that past. And that's why Kenya don't like her. She snubs her nose.
She was she got a lot of miles on that WAP.
Yeah, that WAP, honey.
Not the WAP.
That's a pile. There ain't no WAP.
High mileage.
Good.
Ooh, that's a pile. That's a POW. There ain't no. They're pushing you out of work.
Why should we get up there and show her? Because Kenya was shameless to pull her out there.
Them lips would have sat right on top of that table. She had to put that thing out.
Yeah, they probably dragging.
Probably
dragging. That could mess up your walls too. Too many partners. That mess up her walls. Hope she still got grip down there.
Well, they do a surgery.
Rejuvenation.
They go in there now. That's what I was thinking of.
After dark session, shoot.
Rejuvenation.
Yeah, they got the rejuvenation.
Yeah.
Are you thinking she got to rejuvenate? Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, she got miles on there.
Yeah, not the miles.
Yeah, she got over 300,000.
Yeah.
Need a tune-up.
All views on this channel are led. And in their opinion, because I don't know nothing about that lady kitty cat.
Atlanta do, child. Atlanta know about the coochie.
Oh Lord, they said the pictures were and still available online is why it is not legally considered RP.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because once you are members on fans or whatever that is, it never goes away.
That's what I said. Once I'm on this cloud, it don't go away. And you can look up, and you don't even have to pay for it. You can look up like Kim Kardashian and Ray J and Mimi and all that. Because I was just one day Googling just to see, because if my daughter, if son could go on there, and you Google like Ray J and Kim, they tape a cup, they tape it. Yeah, so it don't, I think actually 18, but kids can lie. So they kids can go and look up that stuff. You know?
But it's not just that. It's people that got it's fetish people. Like if you got a man got a foot fetish, they'll pay you just to see your toes.
Ugh,
Mm.
You look at my toes and get this.
right.
No.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can get
It's
about
for
anything on
fetishes.
there.
Put it that way. It's for fetishes.
Well, you
Uh-huh.
know, Black China, she closed hers down, and they said she was making a lot of money on hers.
So
Black
she
China,
was killing, making a killing on hers.
yeah, but she turned her life around. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so she looks nice. She done took all the all the stuff out.
Implants and stuff
Hmm.
out.
She looks much younger without all that stuff she has. She
Yeah,
does.
she
She looks
does.
a lot better.
And I'm glad she took that tattoo off too. That what do they call it?
That satanic thing.
Yeah, but somebody said when she was getting back to us, they heard like a loud yell or something. And then also when they took that tattoo off, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
she moved.
Because they said her mama told her, you know what you did to get this life, and then you want to give it up.
Yes, her mother was mad about that because she want that
Let
money
it out.
to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave back, I think, a couple of her cars.
Yep.
Yeah, so. And she's engaged now. She's engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so kudos to her. Kudos to her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I am pissed. What happened to follow? At Sassy T from the 803 PSA, please let people that support me or go to the BBB and provide favorable reviews. Staff has been in the negative for 2 complaints. I am pissed. What?
Somebody put Mel in the BBB and put a complaint on her up
Well, we're
in
gonna
the
go and put
BBB.
some more. We're gonna go put some good complaints. Y'all go over there to the BBB and put good complaint. Good reviews.
Better business.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I always leave my reviews in TikTok. I forget to go to Triple B,
Mm-hmm.
and I will.
What
That's
do people gotta do?
Mm-hmm.
It don't take but 1, 2 people to get mad and go over there and do some stupid stuff. So
No, they probably just did it because she had a TikTok. Because she said she was getting trolled and everything this week.
Oh.
mm-hmm.
I told y'all Martell sleep in his car. He waiting for Madison Courthouse to open up. He going right up in there with them fucking Buster Browns on them nut hunter ass pants.
Buster Brown.
Penny loafers he got on. He going in there tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm. He got his
Okay.
trip postponed till May, they say.
But you know, May is for the RP, and then the child custody is June.
Because every time they move that RP, they got to move to child custody.
Yeah. And it's they say it's because he don't have a lawyer. He can't afford one. The man broke.
He do that on purpose because just think about it. If you go in the court right and you got a lawyer right, a new lawyer right, so he'll say he got to get caught up on the case. Then when you come back for the court date, you go in there with no lawyer. Then they'll give you time to get you a lawyer. Then you
But
come
he's
back.
done this 7 times. He's had over 6 lawyers.
Yeah, this is his record.
It seems like the courts with I just don't get it. I don't get it.
And Destiny's starting to do the same thing, allegedly. He didn't put her on the game. If he go in there, change it, go in there with a lawyer one on your court date, then the next day go in there with not one, don't go in there with a lawyer at all. And then they're gonna have to push it back. And he can't himself.
But the thing is he's making bills for himself.
Yeah.
Because Mel gonna be counseling for her lawyer fees back.
Exactly. Because this could have been done. This is just taking so long.
He don't want to let go. He don't
He
want
needs to let go.
He give
Ain't nobody
anything to
coming
be in
back
that
to
basement. He want to know how Ralph was able to get in the basement. He like to do that.
Yes.
That'll never happen.
Well, the house was in Mel's name, not his, so that's why Ralph is in the basement because their house is Ralph's house.
Yeah, that's true.
But they think he bought the house when she was out of town. But if they married, it's still considered her house too, correct?
Yeah. She stayed. I mean, it's a nice basement. Look like a whole apartment down there, like a whole house. So I guess he happy down in the dungeon.
No, I think he's trying to do that just to still have access to Drew. And Drew said he won't give up none of his financials.
Mm-mm.
That's the thing that's holding up their divorce. So he want to keep spending, I get all her damn money, but don't want to put his own damn money up.
Yeah.
What a BAN.
Mm-hmm.
That's rare.
That's why I tell people you need to keep your little account to the side. Keep your little account to the side. That's all I can say. But Drew said he going there taking big money out their account.
Out of her account. Mm-hmm. First of all, I wouldn't have no account with him. Mm-mm.
But Drew was a little homemaker when she first came on. She was,
Yeah.
But but him and Martell saying the same thing, that when you go on reality TV show, that breaks up your marriage. Martell said that now.
Martell, that was going to happen regardless, because Martell's a hoe.
Right.
And half a hoe.
Martell broke up his marriage. That TV ain't break up his marriage.
Joe didn't. He did that on his own.
Y'all remember him saying that? He said if he would have knew that they would have broke up, he said that, I guess he's saying the millimeters. Y'all heard him say that. He said her fans. He said her fans. So I guess he talking about the millimeters in the TV and reality TV. And I guess the supporters are the one. He said because if Melanie was never on the show, she would have never left him. That's what he's trying to say.
Well, Martell been cheating. Martell is a narcissist, and a narcissist would never, ever take responsibility or accountability for anything that they do. So that TV and the fans has nothing to do with Mel. He just mad because Melody grew up and she became more sufficient in her the way she get her money. She grew up in her mind and her spirit. She started knowing who she was as a woman, and she started knowing her value. And she got 3 girls and a son that she's raising. She don't want her kids seeing that kind of mess,
Yeah,
so
but he blame it on the millimeters, I guess.
No, he's mad because he's no longer able to manipulate her because she's spiritually stronger now. Yeah. So once you become spiritually stronger and your prayer life is, you can't manipulate her no more. And that's what he cannot get over. I used to can do it all the time. You can't do it anymore because this woman has grown spiritually. She got people praying around her. God has removed her from you. He gave you a gift and you messed it up.
Right. And he'll never get no woman like Mel no more. It's over for that.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. And I don't even think no women, high value women, they don't want them no more. I think the word they got broke, but they don't even want to mess with them.
And that told walking. Say what, Teatalk?
Linda Campbell said Dr. Heavily and Quad is fighting with Dr. Simone.
And Sweet Tea, I saw that. And Dr. G over there laughing.
Yeah, Sweet Tea had a little, she got her channel. I didn't get to finish the whole thing, but her and Simone was over there shading.
I saw it. They were shading Quad. Sweet Tea said they was almost paying off the house, Quad's house.
They always picking at T, but anytime she say anything, they go crazy.
Yes.
That's what they said. So Quad was gonna come back.
Well,
about that Rolls Royce.
Found guilty. He had to cough up all that money.
Yeah, he was found guilty.
Yes, Lord.
I gotta read this, y'all.
He didn't come out and say he was wrong. Funky Daniva.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
He'll never do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
He's too prideful.
Can I ask y'all something? What was going on? Why is Ralph shading Kelly and Mel for? What's going on with that? What did Mel do? Ralph. They said Ralph is shading Kelly and Mel.
Who knows?
Probably because they're friends with Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kelly friends with Drew? I knew Melody was. I didn't know Kelly
Oh
was.
yeah, Kelly is.
She is? Oh, okay, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
think he's trying to get attention on his podcast too. They said he was
yeah.
trying to get Dennis on there. Dennis offered to come on there. Like, we need to have a talk. I
Yeah.
wonder if he'll
He
let
said
Dennis come on
they ain't
there.
gonna talk about is when I cheated on Porsha when she was pregnant. That's
Yeah,
what then
Ralph did say that. Yeah.
get up. Now Ralph is trying to get him an artist. I'm like, man, please keep
Did you see that shit the other day?
which way?
Ralph, he had some lady singing, child.
Oh goodness.
So now you trying to get on.
Oh, you was
Dennis.
only playing. He really did have some lady singing. And he
Yeah.
was playing the piano.
And he told Dennis his artist I outsang Drew. And Dennis said something to the effect like, now you know better.
Now Drew can sing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Drew
I
she
was
sure
mad at
did.
Drew when Drew sang at that reunion though, and Ralph was looking so uninterested. I felt so bad for Drew. I said, why did Andy let this woman do this?
yeah.
They said Ralph was talking about how Kelly did her husband. The hell with
Oh
Ralph. He ain't
goodness.
nobody anyway.
Ralph
Yeah.
don't know what that man what Kelly did. That man stole all that money from Kelly, they said.
Mm-hmm.
For
And then he wanted
$500,000.
Kelly to have the restaurants.
Yeah, and then they say he jumped on her. She had that's why she got all them that security.
Yeah.
Everywhere she has to have him. That little mutt look like he might try to fight you for real with his little ugly self.
He do look like it.
Mm-hmm. He looked like he'll try to fight.
He is not attractive at all.
No, he's not.
He's
Ooh,
something.
Mm-hmm.
looking like plankton.
I
Mm-mm.
wonder if he'll make an appearance on the show.
Who?
Babe,
Kelly's soon to be ex-husband.
Oh,
I
I
hope.
doubt it.
He may not want to. Yeah, he may
I
not want
doubt
to
it.
since
Yeah,
things are being said about him.
yeah.
I doubt it.
But she need to be careful what she say too, because
Yeah.
his little thing could set them fools off, you know.
Mm-hmm. That part right there, Sassy.
Hmm. She just need to be careful.
Set them off.
Yep.
You know, yeah, already probably mad because she's on there making money, and he probably ain't making. You know, she said he gets residuals, and she don't know why he wants all the business, but he's controlling. That's what he gonna get.
Mm-hmm. He didn't want her to get nothing.
Mm-mm.
He wanted those businesses shut down.
Yeah.
That doesn't make no sense. And she's always promoting her business. She had the cookbook. She was
Yeah.
primarily responsible for it. I've seen her on different like little talk shows and cooking shows. He ought to be
And she
ashamed
got
of
those 3
himself.
babies with the, OPI and all that stuff. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Don't be ashamed of yourself.
that's
Some
for their
men are
legacy.
just evil. Some men are just evil. You've been married to somebody for that long, and then when y'all get ready to get a divorce, they just get so evil and vindictive. I'm
That's
wondering to
terrible.
myself, was you like this all? Was you like this and just was hiding it?
No, that's just a man. When they feel like their territory is leaving, then that's when they try to bring out all the guns. And with a man on the emotional level with women, it's no emotional with them. It's black and white. That's how you have to be with them. When they come out nasty, you got to be just as nasty. You got to talk to them in black and white. Reasoning with men when they like that don't work. I've learned that over my lifespan. Reasoning with a man saying, why do you do this? Why you do that? Because all they gonna do is lie. I ain't gonna ask you nothing. I'm gonna file them papers and I'm going to court. I ain't gonna ask you why you doing nothing. I just want you gone. Leave me alone.
Hmm.
But
Period.
some people try to be, a little easy because easy they got kids by them and they don't,
Mm.
they don't, they
They
try
don't
to
care
keep.
about the kids when they messing with you, when they doing dirty to you.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's uh-uh.
you said no. You said all gloves are off.
Yeah,
All gloves off. I'm sorry. You come for me, I'm coming for you.
like that. Straight like that.
Great like
Anyway,
that.
y'all, we've been on here over an hour. My Lord, gotta
Oh,
get up
We
there.
have. We know who's sleepy, child.
Yes, no.
Ain't no shame in my game, child. Oh
I am
no.
I
too tonight.
know it.
I need to talk to y'all when I get off the live. I need to talk
Oh, I
to
was
y'all.
Okay,
gonna
we'll
say
stay
y'all
on.
same day. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, good. All right, guys. Well, we out of here. Listen, thank
Yes.
everybody for coming. Thank you to the
Yes,
Mars for
thank
holding
you.
all the chats down. We couldn't do this without y'all. All right.
Yes.
Now we'll see you all back on our perspective channels. Make sure y'all are subscribed to all of us. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Please make
Thank you.
All right, team.
Thank you.
Love y'all and good night.
Bye.